What's up, everybody? I'm here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. Hold on. Um, Let me talk about today's episode. Right, this is gonna be a very short video, personally, because I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do today. This is gonna be a very short video. We'll get short and sweet, right to the point. Um, some stuff in today's episode I really didn't care for. All that Kiki and Michael stuff talking about Sunny. We all know Kiki said how she has an uncle today, and Sunny is all the little light bulb in Sunny's head went off. Then Sunny's figuring out who that Ava's room has a brother, and they're trying to figure out who that said brother is. And then Michael and Kiki get to talking outside. And Michael tells Kiki that Morgan is living with Ava, and Kiki's all shocked and whatnot that Morgan's living with Ava. Now, this is what I want to rant say something about. Bitch, man, I don't mean to call women that, but somehow Kiki makes me want to call her that. Why you all getting all mad and saying how she was kind of being hypocritical in a way, saying how Morgan is, it's disgusting for Morgan and Ava to be together and whatnot, and but yet you decide to duck Morgan to get with his brother, and yet you shacking up with Michael. You still constantly shacking up with Michael. I'm like, you're kind of in a way being a hypocrite. So, but Kiki's basically like Kiki and Michael decided, have figured out that Morgan and Ava, and Morgan is on. The Ava does want something with Morgan. She's not. Morgan is basically with Ava. This is basically the reason he's with Ava is because they're sticking to Kiki, and even though he is enjoying it, he's with Ava sticking because he wants to stick it to Kiki, but they're trying to figure out why Ava's still. What's Ava's why is Ava with Morgan? Why is she with Morgan? They basically know something's up. But anyway, didn't really care about Michael and Kiki today. That's why I decided to get them on out the way. Morgan and I love the scene between Morgan and Diane. I like the fact that Diane did bring up. She told Morgan that Sunny is all about family, but I did in a way wanted to kind of disagree with her. I know Diane basically said she respects Sunny and whatnot, and even though she doesn't work for him anymore, she still respects him. And how the whole thing when she brought up the whole thing with Michael and going to prison back in the day, says how Michael, she said Michael's always gonna have a spot in her heart or something like that, and Morgan's looking like why. And she basically says how Michael going to jail in a way was kind of her fault because she mishandled Sonny's trial and whatnot. And she said she remembered how Morgan was when Michael went to jail and whatnot. And Morgan still looking like, but that still doesn't mean my dad loves Michael more than he loves me. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel the same way. Sonny always, you see how yesterday's episode, Sonny basically apologized to Michael. Why was he apologizing to Michael? Saying how he hurt Michael by keeping that secret and whatnot. That was fucking retarded in my opinion. Just freaking retarded in my opinion. But anyway, but yeah, Morgan basically wants Diane to help him get his divorce annulled, or get his marriage annulled, or he doesn't want to be married to Kiki anymore. He wants to basically um just basically get the marriage annulled, want to get divorced, whatever. He wants to just end the whole thing. But anyway, but yeah, what else really happened on today's episode? The Franco and Julian stuff, them in the ring. That was just basically comedy. It's basically for comedic purposes. Them basically fighting over Carly and whatnot, and Carly coming in and basically Julian knocking Franco out, and Julian didn't hit him that damn hard either. He basically knocked him out. Basically punched him in the face, knocked him out, and in the ring, and as soon as Franco hit the ground, Franco didn't hit the ground good. Carly all up on him. I mean, I just can't get down with this Franco and Carly stuff. I mean, I'd rather see Julian and Carly be together, as try them as a couple. I'd rather just see them try it as a couple more before I see Franco and Carly. I mean, I just can't get behind this Franco and Carly stuff. I mean, it's just too much bad history there with those two, just for me to get behind it. But anyway, Carly takes Franco back to his apartment, and what was that? Yeah, it was back to Franco's apartment, and Franco flat out tells Carly the truth that that he doesn't have anything to do with Diane Miller, how he and Diane aren't in a relationship, and Carly's buying it, even though we know that he and Diane aren't in a relationship, and out of nowhere Diane just walks through the door and says, "Franco, I need you now." And Carly basically gets all jealous and makes his ass like she doesn't want it. And Franco basically tries to explain everything, and she doesn't want to hear it. I'm like, why is Carly so damn jealous about this situation? A couple of months ago, even though he did just recently had a brain tumor, which is what caused all his bad doings and whatnot. But still, you still should look at him as a guy that basically tormented your family, tormented your daughter, and your son, and all that. You should basically look at it like that. And even Jason tormented Jason. Well, y'all know Carly always have a spot in her heart for Jason. But anyway, I just can't. I don't buy this whole Franco and Carly thing. Ava and Julia had some scenes today. About Ava basically asked Julia to basically sign something to fund her art show. She's having an art show, and Franco's gonna be the featured artist. She's basically trying to make money off of it. I mean, I can't really down her for that. The girl, she's trying to make money. She basically says that she's basically trying to make money off Franco, his art and whatnot, and she needs money to back it. So, but Julian's he's very, he's reluctant to sign it because he don't want people to know that he is he's her silent partner. That he's the one that funds her and he's her financially stable and whatnot. So, but anyway, he does sign the papers and whatnot, and I think he does sign the papers and whatnot. It's Derek Wills, he signs the papers, and so he's funding her art show. And anyway, but this is what I really want to talk about: the whole Sonny and Sean scenes. I love the Sonny and Sean. I love just Sonny and Sean. I love that their friendship and whatnot. It kind of reminds me. I know a lot of people don't like it because they say Sean's basically trying to be the black Jason. But anyway, Sonny and Sean, they were basically talking about Julian and whatnot, talking about how Ava Jerome has a brother, and how talk about how Derek Wills and Ava were basically seen at the pier talking and whatnot, and Sonny, but all the light bulb basically lit in Sonny's head. And Sonny basically, in the end of today's episode, I like the part at the end of today's episode where Sonny says, maybe Julian Jerome is in fact, whoever Derek Wells is Julian Jerome. Because Sonny basically sitting there thinking about, this is Port Charles. People come back from the dead. Hell, Sonny himself has come back from the dead. Has been assumed dead, but came back from the dead so many days. Well, Sonny, he was presumed dead at one point. I remember like a while back, Sonny was like supposed to be like presumed dead or something like that. I mean, he wasn't really dead. But anyway, I mean, Sonny's thinking about, Sonny's basically looking like this. We're in Port Charles, where people come back from the dead every damn day. Somebody coming back from the dead. So Sonny's basically realizing that Derek Wells basically could be Julian Jerome. So I'm interested in seeing all that stuff play out. Sonny, and I'm interested. From what I'm understanding, with this whole art show that Ava's having, the truth about the Jerome that Derek is really Julian is apparently I hear apparently it's gonna come out at this big art show that Ava's having. Because at the end of today's episode, Morgan saw some papers that were signed Derek Wells. That's some papers that Ava had that was signed Derek Wells, and Morgan's getting a little suspicious. And anyway, what else happened on today's episode? Alexis told Sam that, and I'm gonna tell you this. Kelly Monaco looked gorgeous today. I mean, in that black, she didn't have nothing but a black t-shirt on, but her, I'm not trying to be a pervert, I'm not trying to take a perv, but her boobs were like, seriously, look mouth-watering today in that shirt. That shirt she had on her. Hey, I'm a guy. You guys can't fault me for this, but her breasts look like, seriously, like mouthwash. She literally had me drooling today. I seriously couldn't listen to anything Sam was saying because I was looking at her breasts and whatnot. No disrespect. I don't disrespect. I try not to disrespect. I really don't disrespect women. I respect women, but I really do respect women, but I couldn't help but look, seriously. But anyway, Alexis did tell her that she got a test ran to basically see if Julian Jerome is her father and whatnot. And Sam basically says it basically says that she wants to do it and whatnot. How she likes the idea of her basically having a brother and Danny having an uncle and whatnot. So I'm interested in seeing why. We all know that Julian is her father, but when they find out that Derek Wells is really Julian Jerome, and they all find out that he knew that he was her father and whatnot, that's what's gonna be explosive right there. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about today's episode. Leave me a comment below, I'll try to get back at you guys. Anyway, this is Dominic checking out. Peace, God bless, and I'm out.